Imagine you falling for someone so hard that you'd literally die for them. Yep, that idiot right there, that's me. That actually happened to me a few years ago. But let me tell you real quick how it all went down. I started dating this girl I met right around Christmas, the happiest time of the year. The very first time we met, we talked for hours like we were meant for each other, you know? Even our friends were looking at us like, just get a room. But then my friend Tony told me she actually had a boyfriend. And a few other people told me that her boyfriend treated her like total shit. For the next few days, things were going great. We were texting 24/7, playing Fortnite late at night. Even I tried to teach her how to skate. But she completely ate shit on day one. She scratched her knee pretty bad, but she kept right on skating. I was just... Man, that was such a good day. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that she had a boyfriend. I don't know, man, but she was acting like she didn't have one. But a few days later, she texted me like, "My parents and I are going out. You wanna come with?" I immediately texted back, "Yeah, for sure, why not?" Then she goes, "Cool, my dad's gonna pick you up in an hour." Bro, my heart literally dropped. I knew it was gonna be so awkward. Example. So, how long has she been your daughter?
Get the fuck out.
Fair enough. Then we finally linked up with her and her mom. We hit up the grocery store, grabbed a bite to eat, and ended up heading back to their place. She showed me her room, and she actually had a pretty decent PC. So she started talking to me about a game called Phasmophobia. You guys might know it, but if you don't, it's basically a game where you hunt ghosts. It's super creepy. I'm not really into horror games, so while we were playing, a jump scare made me lose it, and I accidentally blurted out my ex-girlfriend's name. I completely froze. And the funniest part, that same shit happened like 3 more times. She didn't even overreact. She just said, "Don't worry, it happens." Now let me know in the comments how your partner would have reacted to that. The next day, we hit up an amusement park. I'm not really into that kind of stuff either. I know. I'm literally not into anything. But I swear guys, the Ferris wheel was ancient. It was literally smoking, rusted out, and looked like it was about to fall apart. Right when we were getting on, this random kid looks at us and goes, "You're gonna die." As soon as the wheel started moving, it literally stopped right when we got to the top. I completely froze again, but then she kissed me to calm me down. We ended up back at her place, talking until it got dark. Then her mom was like, "Hey man, you can crush her tonight." Her dad wasn't home, so I was like... While we were sitting on the couch watching a movie, she went to get some snacks. Right then, her phone lit up. I look at it, but my vision is kinda bad. So I literally just saw blurry text and some heart emojis. She immediately jumped to grab the phone, and then she kissed me to make me forget about it. I didn't say anything, but I know that was a big red flag. But since I didn't see it clearly, I just let it slide. We went to a restaurant, and when I gave her the flowers, I could see her eyes light up, and she immediately hugged me tight. But right then, her phone lit up again. And this time, I saw a text from some guy saying, "Why aren't you replying to my messages?" along with an angry emoji. I knew she was an honest girl, so she immediately told me it was her ex, that they were broke up just a few days ago. I didn't overreact, just said, "Okay, but is he bothering you?" She was like, "Nah, We are friends, so I don't want to stop talking to him. I was so stupid. I literally thought, oh, they are just good friends. Everything is fine. Bro, I was so dumb. Obviously, exes can't be friends. Then out of nowhere, she started picking fights with me all the time. She'd show me photos of things she wanted to buy, like dresses, underwear, and stuff like that. I'd give her my opinion like, yeah, you'd probably look fire in this. Then she'd go, yeah, that's what the others say too. I couldn't say anything about that shit because she said they were just her best friends. I was really falling for her, so I couldn't break up with her. I'd even waste my money buying her flowers just to get a tiny smile on her face. Months went by and I couldn't sleep or eat well. I was about to go crazy. Every single time she was mad, I immediately thought it was my fault. And I'd start crying or insulting myself. Until one day, we were at her place, and she was really angry because she wanted to call her ex. I swear to God, this actually happened. Right then, something in my mind just clicked, and a voice told me, "Get the fuck out of this house." She lives about an hour and a half away from my place, and that day, it was pouring rain. That neighborhood was super dangerous too, but I was committed to living. And I swear guys, I felt so free after that. After that, I blocked her everywhere. Instagram, Fortnite, everything. Since that day, we haven't spoken a word, and it was totally worth it. Alright guys, I hope you liked this story. Let me know if you have any question in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.